Cities rising in the sky, freeway traffic jetting high. Future's here for us to see. It's 2200 AD.
Sunspot's gonna sing with us, Mom.
Because he's kin, Tracy. His mother was Daddy's favorite aunt.
Oh, wow. Ralph.
How are we gonna recognize him, Mom?
Just look for a genius. Aunt Starry didn't say he was a genius, just that he finally graduated from Oxford.
Where's Oxford?
It's a famous university in England. That must be Sunspot's jet coming in now.
Billy Joe's Tennessee Jet Line and Pet Food Company.
I don't believe it.
That jet's gotta be 100 years old.
There must be some mistake. That's the only jet due in from Tennessee, Mom.
Thank you, Billy Joe. Say hi to the folks, and you fly careful now, eh?
Oxford?
Genius?
Excuse me, ma'am. You wouldn't be Cousin Shirley now, would you?
Yes, I am.
Doggone! I can't believe you're this young. I'm Sunspot Partridge.
Well, thank you, Sunspot.
Hi, Dr. Sunspot.
Hey, you cute little doll. You gotta be Tracy. But I ain't no doctor.
Didn't you graduate from Oxford?
Not Oxford, honey. Oxford. That's the high school back home.
High school?
Shoot, I'd know that pretty face anywhere. I'm sure proud to be kin to such good-looking women folk.
Well, thank you, Sunspot. But what's this about Oxford?
Well, I'll tell you, Cousin Laurie, I was thinking maybe I'd have to marry up with Mary Sue Cloudy if I wanted to graduate.
Mary Sue Cloudy?
She was my teacher.
Cousin Sunspot?
Hey, old buddy, you're Chris, right?
Uh-huh. Did you know you had a chicken on your shoulder?
Shucks. Now, where are my manners? Everybody, I want you to meet Rover. He's my accompanist.
You're a accompanist?
Yes, ma'am. Rover, sing something for my kinfolk.
He's gonna be part of the Partridge family?
Well, from now on, if the act lays an egg, nobody's gonna be surprised.
I sure want to thank you for letting me stay here, Cousin Danny.
No, that's all right, Sunspot.
Oh, what made you decide to come to Earth, Sunspot?
Well, we only just got a little old planetoid, and me and Rover played all the places there was.
I get it. You figured on trying the big time, huh?
Well, yeah, that's about it. I was not jealous.
Jealous of what?
Oh, well, back home, Rover was the star of our act.
Rover was the star?
Yeah, and I didn't think that was fair.
Oh, boy, I think you're in trouble.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat for you. Joining us is our cousin Sunspot and his partner, Rover.
On top of Old Smoky, all covered with accordance of pleasure, a flirtings of grief, a false heart is
I have a feeling they
they don't like Sunspot.
I just remembered I had something to do for my mother. Bye, Marion.
Beanie, wait for me.
Just tell Sunspot he's terrible.
You want me to tell him?
No.
If you keep Sunspot in the act, he'll ruin you.
I'm afraid Reuben's right, Mom.
Don't forget, tomorrow night's the Space Rangers ball.
Shirley, if we don't get rid of him before then, I can see the Partridge career going right down the drain.
Wait a minute. Maybe we could teach him to sing.
Nobody's that good.
Laurie's right. That way we won't hurt his feelings.
Sure. We'll get him a singing teacher.
And I know just the one.
You all sure this is the right thing to do?
All he's going to do is get your voice to blend with ours.
But what if I sound worse when he's finished?
That's impossible.
Don't worry, Sunspot. We know what we're doing.
Golly gee, Professor. I'm itching like a hungry hound dog after a possum to help my kinfolk.
What kind of a goofy accent is that?
He's a robot.
And he's talking about Sunspot's accent.
Do you think you can teach him to sing, Professor?
Wilhelm von Starglow could teach anybody to sing. Even this Lomax that talks so funny. All right, my boy, sing me a B-flat. This is going to be a toughie.
Do your best, will you, Professor?
You come to the right robot, because this is a crash course. We don't fool around with the epiglottis.
Now, you just be careful how you talk in front of my female cousin, huh?
It's all right, Sunspot. That's just, a singing talk.
I don't got it all day. Knock off the coffee clutch. First, we push up the diaphragm. There. Then we make it a good opening for the nice round tone. Now, follow me.
A singing teacher, what's he gonna do to those Space Rangers tomorrow night?
Funny the way that professor went all to pieces.
Funny's not the word I'd use.
I guess he was under a lot of strain.
You can say that again.
Sure hope it's nothing serious.
No, he'll be all right. A couple of fuses and he'll be good as new.
Let's go back home, gang. I think this calls for another war council.
What is it?
This guy's invented an electronic method of teaching singing.
And you want to try it out on Sunspot?
Anybody got a better idea?
Not me.
Sure, what can happen?
The worst thing is that nothing happens. And he sounds like he does now.
Well...
Great. Come on, let's get Sunspot. That's it, right there.
I hope this one's got a better hold on himself than that other one.
This one's not a robot.
Maybe he's not home.
All right, who are you?
We're the Partridges, Mr. Stellar.
We'd like you to give our cousin a singing lesson.
Are you alone?
Uh-huh. All 8 of us.
Oh, well, I guess you won't steal my invention, will you?
He sure is a trusting soul.
Well, you can't be too careful, you know. Now, who's the subject?
The subject?
For the experiment, you silly goose. Experiment? I think I better watch the rocket.
There's no danger involved, is there, Mr. Stellar?
Of course not, of course not. Oh, of course not. A person merely steps into my singing machine, I switch it on, and voila, out steps an accomplished singer.
Shucks, I guess I can handle that.
Oh, good. Step right in. All comfy? Okay, here we go.
Hey, what are you doing to him?
Turn him loose!
It's all right, cousins. It don't hurt none. Matter of fact, it tickles.
Of course, my invention wouldn't hurt a fly. None.
I don't feel any different.
Well, sing something, you foolish boy.
On top of old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my true lover.
Is it okay to...
Wow! Racing rockets!
I don't believe it.
He's sensational.
Wow!
For a
Now,
he
in
will
case of side effects.
you.
Side effects?
Oh, I don't really expect any, but just in case, call me.
Come on, you guys. I can't wait to see Mom's face when she hears this.
Space Ranger switchboards are being flooded with reports of a giant chicken who is terrorizing the city. Although there are no reports of physical injuries, panicked citizens tell of a peculiarly fiendish torture practiced by the monster. His innocent victims are held and forced to listen to the chicken sing. A sound they claim is blood-curdling. And now for the interplanetary news.
Is Sunspot down here?
Not yet. What have you got there?
I found it on the bed. It looks like a giant chicken feather.
Chicken feather?
Oh, no!
You think they were talking about Sunspot?
Who else could it be?
It must be the side effects Mr. Stellar mentioned.
We better find Sunspot before the Space Rangers do.
But where do we look?
Well, if you were a giant chicken, where would you be?
A supermarket?
Instead of just talking, let's start looking.
Right. Danny, you, Beanie, and Orbit, come with me. We'll take the parks and the lake area.
Marion and I'll take the residential section.
We'll take the malt shop and the candy factory.
You'll take this apartment.
Oh, Mom.
Got anything, Orbit?
Rough. Gee, she could be any place.
Hey, look!
It's a feather.
There's another one. And another.
And another.
What's wrong with them, Keith?
Right.
Bow wow, rough, bow wow, rough.
It's Sunspot.
Hey, y'all. Well, what are we doing here?
Don't you know?
Cut the chatter, you guys. Come on, Sunspot, jump in.
Yeah, before the space fuzz grabs us.
No wonder I ain't seen Rover for a while. I thought he was sulking because you put my name first.
I'm gonna miss him.
Rough.
Yeah, he was a good old boy.
Mom, someday we're gonna have a talk about your relatives.
He's your relative, too, Laurie.
Don't remind me.
I'll get it. It's a space ranger.
Good afternoon, Ranger. Is, anything wrong?
Well, ma'am, we got a report some giant chicken feathers were seen floating out the window of this apartment.
This apartment? No kidding, Sunspot. We were really smoking satellites.
Now be very careful. A giant chicken can be dangerous.
Oh, we will be.
Well, I guess I'll be leaving. All right, stand back. This is a job for the Space Rangers.
Wow, what a fricassee! Who is it?
Open in the name of the law.
Oh, boy.
All right, now, just play it cool now, Marvin.
Oh, no! He's gonna break down the door!
Hey there, Cousin Danny. What you looking at?
Huh? Sunspot, I don't know about you, but I can't take much more of this. I think we better have a little talk with Mr. Stellar before that job tonight.
Nobody answers. Looks like Mr. Stellar isn't home.
We've only got 2 hours before the Space Rangers ball.
Let's leave a note for him.
Good idea. Open up, Orbit. What do I say?
Tell him unless he gets to us in time, the partridge goose has been cooked by a chicken.
We go on in 5 minutes.
I'm sure gonna miss Rover.
You're sure you're okay?
I'm not worried, Cousin Danny.
You may not be, but we are.
Shoot, Cousin Laurie. Ain't nothing to be worried about.
Oh, no!
It's happening again.
I don't believe it.
Wow. What an act.
It's the giant chicken. Battle stations, men. Surround the building, cover every exit, search all the dressing rooms. He won't get away this time.
What are we gonna do?
How about crying?
I don't think that'll help much.
Oh, boy, we've had it.
Anybody home?
Just us chickens.
Oh, my.
It's Mr. Stellar.
Boy, are we glad to see you.
Oh, that is a nasty side effect.
Can you help us, Mr. Stellar?
Of course, my dear, of course. Come on, little chickie. Step into Sammy's nice little box. Here we go.
It's working.
He did it. Sunspot's back.
You can come out now, Sunspot.
Rover's back, too.
Are you all right, Sunspot?
He lost his voice.
That means he can't sing.
Mr. Stellar, I gotta tell you, you really are a genius.
When I should be sleeping, I get to thinking about you and me and seeing all the love that you've been keeping from me. And later on, I lay there dreaming.
Now that you've got your voice back, I suppose you'll want to join us again.
No, I'm afraid not, Cousin Laurie.
You're not?
No, sir, Cousin Danny. Show business on Earth is too rough for me and Rover.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sunspot.
Mom, I'm going back home and become an interplanetary rocket pilot.
You gotta be kidding.
Single-handed, he'll set aviation back 500 years.
Maybe I can teach Rover to be my co-pilot.
I'm with Rover. From now on, I keep my feet on the ground.